Here we are with another list of awesome monsters, and this is a continuation of another video we did previously of the 20 biggest American movie monsters. But we might not have included your favorite ones, and so here's another list, and this one is the top 10 more biggest American movie monsters. Let's keep this intro short again and just dive into the rankings, but before that please subscribe to be a part of our family. And now let's look at monsters. Number 10. The Queen Harvester. The smallest on this list is the Queen Harvester from the second Independence Day movie Resurgence, and she is the hive mind and the queen of the Harvester aliens. You know, the ones that attacked Earth and got their butts kicked by Ian Malcolm and Will Smith. Well, the Harvester Queen came back in Resurgence, and she is a very large alien, roughly 216 feet tall in her biosuit. But like her smaller soldiers, without her shield she is vulnerable, and also vulnerable outside her ship, and also she has large tentacles on her back, which are also her weak spot. Number 9. The Bewildered Beast. Coming from the second How to Train Your Dragon movie, this titan dragon is also called a Leviathan and is a sea dragon which does not spew out fire but instead breathes out ice and frost. Being one of the largest dragons known to Vikings, Bewildered Beasts possess unmatched strength and power. They can crush massive war contraptions and ships without even blinking, and plow through mountainsides as if they were paper walls. They are slow on land since they are 520 feet long and extremely heavy, but they are very agile underwater. Number 8. Stone Giants. So from The Hobbit we have the giants of the Misty Mountains, and these are seen fighting each other in the movie. These stone giants are ancient monsters of Middle-earth and neutral in a way towards the dealings of elves, men and orcs. The origins of these giants are unknown as is when exactly they first appeared in Middle-earth. However, it seems that they entered history of the peoples of Middle-earth in the Third Age. They look to be over 500 feet tall while battling each other in the mountains. Number 7. The Sando Aqua Monster. So in the previous video we showcased two gigantic creatures of Star Wars, and now we bring yet another one from that universe, and this is the apex predator of the planet Naboo. This is the Sando Aqua Monster. Although they could grow up to 650 feet long, they were rarely seen, and thanks to their sharp teeth they were capable of biting through the strong armor of even giant beasts like the OPC killers, and their lifespans typically reach 100 years, but there was one that lived up to almost 1,000. Number 6. Charybdis. Coming from the movie Percy Jackson: The Sea of Monsters, this creature is a gigantic ocean-dwelling deity that swallows ships and everything that floats just with its big mouth, and inside its stomach is a collection of lost vessels and unlucky travelers. Charybdis was once a beautiful giantess, the daughter of Poseidon and Gaia. She takes the form of a huge mouth that swallows great amounts of water and debris 3 times a day, creating massive whirlpools, and her overall size would have been at least 1,000 feet. Number 5. The Sandworm. Also known as the Shy Hullet, this creature is a staple of the Dune movies and television series. The Sandworm is the largest creature of the planet Arrakis and is the source of the movie's most valued resource, the spice melange. They live in the vast deserts and sand dunes that stretch all over the planet, the surface of the planet. By anyone's standards, sandworms could grow to an enormous size, and a certain Dr. Yu from the movie cited that specimens up to 1,500 feet were spotted by observers in the deep deserts. Number 4. The Korathan. The DC Extended Universe brings a gigantic monster in the movie Aquaman, and of course, since the flick is about an underwater kingdom, there would be giant monsters included, and the biggest by far is the Korathan. The Korathan is a colossal sentient ancient sea creature and one of the most powerful beings on Earth. She has guarded the Trident of Atlan in the hidden sea for millennia and later assists Aquaman in his quest to prevent war between the surface world and the sea. She is stated to be over 2 miles long, or 10,500 feet. Number 3. The Celestials. Well, we just did DC, now we come to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We have seen quite a number of these celestial beings, in fact, with Eson the Searcher and Nowhere appearing in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and Ego the Living Planet in Volume 2. The one known as Eson the Searcher was maybe 2,000 feet tall and destroyed a planet using the Power Stone. Nowhere, who only appeared as a severed head, had an entire mining colony inside him. And Ego was the size of Earth's moon, and it took him millions of years to grow to that size, so maybe he was around 3,000 kilometers. Number 2. Unicron. The very first incarnation of this god of the Transformers was seen in Transformers The Last Knight, but not fully, as it was just horns that were visible, since the entire planet Earth was Unicron itself. Therefore, he was at least 12,800 kilometers across. Unicron is an ancient Cybertronian deity who was born at the dawn of the universe. Hundreds of millennia ago, Earth had formed around the inert body of Unicron, and in The Last Knight, Quintessa attempted to kill Unicron, but instead caused him to slowly awaken from his slumber, and his horns rising from the planet's core. And number 1. Galactus. And the number 1 spot in this list goes to the main antagonist of the movie Fantastic Four: The Rise of the Silver Surfer, and this one is none other than Galactus himself, appearing not in his humanoid form but as a spacefaring planet-consuming cloud. Galactus was a cosmic entity born within the universe itself, maybe even before the universe, and he preserves the balance of life by eating planets and therefore controlling the population. Had Thanos. Galactus in his cloud form was bigger than even Saturn as seen in the movie, which means he would have been at least 100,000 kilometers in size. And so with that, we come to the end of the video. Do like for support, subscribe to be a part of our MindQ family, and also smash that bell button for regular updates on new monster videos right here on this channel. Till the next one, take care fam.